I was just 21 years old when I bought my first house. £67,000 back in the early 1980s. I couldn't really afford it and my income was barely sufficient to pay the mortgage, let alone pay the bills. But back then, the Tory government was encouraging and helping the young to get onto the property ladder and therefore ultimately on their way to success. Now in recent weeks, both Keir Starmer and Angela Rayner have gone on record of saying that there is plenty of housing available across the UK. So my question to them is, where is it? And over the last couple of weeks, protests against housing illegal migrants in hotels have popped up right across the country as locals smell victory in their attempts to remove unwanted, unknown men from their towns and villages. But in all honesty, let's be straight with each other, any victory will be short-lived and, with all due respect, a bit shallow. You see, removing these people from hotels is only going to hasten their arrival into houses that our youngsters are unable to get, unable to rent or unable to afford. Let me give you a very clear and simple example of how hard life is for the young in modern day Britain. Members of my very own family, early 30s, couple of kids, both in full-time employment, both earning pretty decent money, yet still they cannot get themselves a mortgage because apparently the figures don't quite add up and their deposit isn't quite big enough. So they can afford to pay £1,500 a month rent, but are told they can't afford £800 a month mortgage. Make sense of that if you can. So they're stuck in the horrible rental market, and even then they are forced to grovel and to lick the floor to landlords who seem to want millionaire tenants without any kids or without any pets in shitty little properties where the bathroom needs replacing. So I asked you, where are all these homes that Red Rayner and Keir Starmer talk about? Where are thousands of unknown, unvetted men gonna live once they've been moved from these hotels? And why are they being put before the people that I've just mentioned? Will they be forced into credit checks and credit scores like our youngsters? Of course they won't be. You see, the younger generation today have been absolutely crucified by consecutive governments, and many of them don't even know it. And to be honest, some might even say they get what they deserve for being without doubt the wettest, wokest generation in our history. And to be fair, that's the point. University students out campaigning for the future and rights of others, whilst their own is being absolutely destroyed. And it might be just as well that apparently many of them are happy having nothing, because that's pretty much all that's going to be on offer. Sadly, the bottom line is this: there is no such thing as a migrant hotel victory. Epping might be able to push their problem onto the residents of Epsom or Ealing, but the root cause remains the same and it hasn't gone away. Things ain't going to get any easier or any better for our youngsters anytime soon. And this is only going to make things even harder. The only answer is to stop the boats now, close our borders now, and send those who have entered our country illegally back to the safety from where they came from. Can anyone tell me what part of this is wrong?